Okay, let's see. We're going back about 2.5 or 3 years. 3 years. And just right out of the blue, I noticed that Marissa's back seemed to be curving in a strange way, and it was spring, so she had been in heavy clothes all winter, and I didn't notice anything. So one thing I want to say is it took me a while to get over the guilt I felt about that, because I feel like as a mom I should have noticed that right away. But anyway, that happens, and just right out of nowhere. And we took her to a pediatric orthopedic surgeon, and didn't receive any kind of hope. Her curve was, he measured her curve and said that she might be a candidate for surgery, and come back in 6 months and we'll see how she's doing, if it's gotten any worse. And of course that makes your heart sink, because you feel like helpless. So I asked questions. What about a brace? And he said that wouldn't help. What about exercise? That won't help. What about chiropractic? Well, that won't help either, but you can try anything you want. So we went home and we got on the internet, and feeling desperate, we found information about scoliosis systems. And we made an appointment, and I'll let Marissa take it from there.
Well, at the first appointment, they were just talking about how, like, well, first off, it was just really cool because the brace is movable, so it's like you can basically do anything in it, like any kind of sports and stuff. So that was definitely an upside versus like surgery or a hard brace or anything. And at the first appointment, they took an x-ray, and they fit me for the brace. It was kind of uncomfortable at first, but after like a week, it was really easy to get used to. I mean, like it just becomes like a habit, just putting it on and going out the door. Ended up being pretty easy. And they did vestibular testing, which is like they have these goggles and they measure your, or they track your eye movements, and they gave me just really simple exercises for that. I just had to follow lines on a computer screen and did that for about 6 months, and that was, I mean, it was easy, just little strengthening exercises to help my back.
Great. Why were they doing those vestibular, do you remember?
No.
I believe it was the brain signals, was it? Yep. That are being sent to either side of the body, because there was something that wasn't equal going on, and the eye movement apparently was an indicator of that. So that was a benefit. Now we started at a 42-degree curve with Marissa, and the first time when we left, we were hopeful, but we prayed a lot, and her exercises were very important. And talk about your exercises. To be done daily, you did them daily, and
yes, I did my exercises 3 times a day, and each of them I had like 5 exercises to do. Each of them were about a minute long. It was just holding a corrective posture and usually like breathing into it, or like stretching against like a band. So,
and now after 2.5 years, we've been working with Dr. Deutschman and Dr. Lamantia and Dr. Katz here in Illinois, and they're wonderful doctors. Patient will answer any amount of questions you have, will return phone calls, and has worked with our local chiropractor who has been treating her twice a week for the last 3 years. And they're just a good group of doctors who really care and want to help people not have to have surgery, because it just seems that only brings on problems down the road, because muscles have such a big part of in scoliosis, that it's not just the spine, it's the muscles and the brain, and it's what we've learned. So we're really pleased, and I'll let George tell everyone how pleased he is.
Yeah, we're pretty amazed actually that it's improved almost to 10 degrees in this time. Of course, everyone would hope that it would get better than that, but it stopped the progression going the other direction, and now it went backwards. And we just determined Mister's been out of this for 3 months, and it's staying. Her muscles are holding it. It's not moving back, and she's in no pain.
Yes.
without having it on, which is wonderful.
That's great. How easy was it to wear to school? Did a lot of people know that you had it, or?
Absolutely nobody could tell unless if I told them. So that was definitely good. And then, I mean, it was generally easy to cover up with clothes and stuff because it was like really thin. So
The layered look.
yes,
Yeah.
layers were
Yeah.
definitely helpful.
That's great. Is there anything else you'd like to say for people that are watching this that are probably just, discovering options for scoliosis treatment themselves right now?
I just feel like this is non-invasive. It can't hurt you. If anything, it would hopefully stabilize your condition, so it wouldn't worsen. And what else is there? I mean, this word is getting around. More and more people I know are using this type of brace. So I would definitely. Why wouldn't a parent want to try this?
Right.
No, even just like as a teenager, it's probably like the easiest way to do it because surgery, there's just so much other stuff that goes into it, and it can be painful and everything. Just, I don't know, the brace is just an easier, more like comfortable way to do it.
That's great.
She never missed a day of school. Never missed a day of school because of it.
And you still get to do your athletic stuff. You still get to swim in the pool. You still get to do some of your cheerleading coaching. And now you're in hip-hop dance.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
And can I say right now, we are working on still keeping my muscles strong, so I'm going to still be dancing, and yoga is what we're starting to work on right now to strengthen my muscles.
That's great. Well, thank you so much.
Well,
Thank you all.
Mm-hmm.